Hi, gorgeous. Welcome back. Today we have a full body strength workout. It is dynamic, compound functional movements. We're going to build bone strength, boost metabolic health, improve longevity and brain health, all inspired by the latest research in women's physiology. But most importantly, this workout is your time to connect with yourself, to come back to you and your power. So let's rock it. Go ahead and grab a set of medium to heavy dumbbells and we'll get started standing. Starting with a dynamic warm-up, go ahead and bend your knees. You're going to sink down into one foot, hug your other leg in, and take it 3 on each side. Inhale. Exhale, stand tall. Own that confident posture at the top. So I want you to squeeze your glute. Rise, sister, rise. 1 more on each side. Same thing, but now add a quad stretch. So we inhale, mini squat. Exhale, grab a foot. 3 to each side. Working dynamic strength, dynamic balance. We've got a great workout for us today. 1 more. Good. Okay, let's do 1 more warm up here. I just want you to walk your feet wide, parallel through the knees and toes. Think reach to your inner ankle like a speed skater for 5, 5, 4. Send your sit bones back and wide. 3, 3, 2. Maybe you gaze over that shoulder. Last 1, 1. Perfect. Walk your feet together. Okay. All right. We've got a really strong workout today. Take a deep breath. Grab a drink of water and then grab 1 medium to heavy dumbbell. 4 exercises, 40 seconds each, 20-second rest with a sprint cardio finisher. So don't worry, we're not sprinting on a treadmill, but we are going to do what they call sprint interval training as a fun little metabolic boost at the end. This first one, we'll start with our feet hip width apart, and then we're going to take our right leg, in this case, out to the side for a side lunge. Dumbbell is in the left hand. Bring it to that side lunge, and then transfer your weight and your dumbbell to the opposite hand, step back and curtsy. Let's take it for 40 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Side lunge, transfer it, curtsy. Good. Take it in your own timing. If you're new, give yourself grace. Quality over quantity. I want you to focus on form, grounding into the feet. Perfect. Keep going. We're building dynamic leg strength, glute strength, core strength, functional floor to core. Steady the gaze. Long through the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20-second rest. Whew, great job. We'll take it to the other side. Deep breath in. Let your heart rate come all the way down. Deep breath out. Or as far down as you can bring it. Off to the other side. Side lunge. Dumbbell in the opposite hand now. Transfer it. Curtsy. 40 seconds. My role, being in exercise science, is to give the latest science. This is the perfect time to be alive as a woman because we're learning so much about female physiology. 15 seconds. And one of the main things is this dynamic, heavy lifting, compound movements. 3, 2, 1. 20-second rest. Bring it to a plank position or hands and knees. So what we're seeing is these dynamic compound lifts with some cardio keeps our brain, our heart, our bones healthy for life. In 5 seconds, you're going to come to either a plank or a tabletop with your hands on your dumbbells and then row. 1, 2, off we go. You can always do this without a weight. Let the shoulder blade draw to the spine or from a plank position with feet wide. Own your strength. Own your plank. 40 seconds. You can always challenge it by adding a push-up and then a row. Find your edge. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round of those. Give yourselves a 20-second rest. My best friend was saying, like, it's really helpful to hear me say that the reason we're doing this is because of the science, not just like my own personal preference. If it was my own personal preference, off we go. I would just dance and swim. I probably wouldn't lift weights, but I do it because the research shows we need it for our metabolic health. And I want to be like you. I know you want to show up to what you're here to do in the world and feel healthy, vibrant, empowered, strong in mind and body, focused on your purpose. And so let's frickin' do it. 10 seconds. Give our bodies what she needs. 20 minutes, 3 times a week. 3, 2, let's go for it. 1. Okay. Reverse crunch to bicycle. Option to have a dumbbell. So come down onto the back. If you don't want to do a dumbbell, if you've never done reverse crunch, take your hands by your side, knees to table. If you have a dumbbell, if you feel okay, dumbbells in hand, press them to the sky. Let's off we go. First, we're going to lift our hips, and then right leg reaches forward. 40 seconds. Low core. Tailbone scooping to the sky. Point the ankles for an additional challenge. You could lift head and shoulders for an additional challenge. Feel the upper and lower abdominals for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. 20 seconds. In fact, when I was younger, I was a dancer. And then like in my 20s, I was dancing and yoga all the time and doing exercise science. And I was like, why does my body not feel like it's very, it doesn't feel like it's fit. And yet I'm working out all the time. 3, 2, 1, last set. I felt constantly hungry, but also tired. It was not like I felt like the hunger was giving me fuel. So I started doing some research of my own and found Stacy Sims, realized I was in a low energy state. So I started eating more calories, shortening my workouts, adding strength training. And I'm 38 and I feel the best I've ever felt. 5 seconds. So it does make a difference. Quality over quantity. 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Whew. Go ahead and set those dumbbells off to the side. It does make a difference, especially for those of us 35 and over. Go, come down onto your belly. We're going to go more focused on form and quality than we are burning out. Okay, W, come and do it like a Superman. Lift everything up and then think like you're hugging a little angel aura above your head. Hugging a little tree or creating an angel aura above your head. 40 seconds. For a challenge, lift the legs, but keep pubic bone down. Posture. 5 more seconds. If it's in the lower back, feet stay down. Press them into the floor. 2, 1. Let's rest it. Bring your left ear to the mat and take 20 seconds. So yeah, fuel up, babe. We want to make sure we're eating enough. We're resting enough, both recovery between workouts and also resting, getting enough sleep at night. 3, 2, 1. Final exercise of the series, of the workout, and then we finish with a cardio finisher. A little halo, and then elbows into the back pockets. Palms could be down or in. Listen to your neck and shoulders. 15 seconds. If it's bothersome at all, back out, rest, and come back to it. There's no need to build overnight. Just chip away week after week. 2, 1. Right ear to the mat. Just take a breath or two there. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your feet. Whew. And then come up to stand. Okay, so we've got a finisher, sprint interval finisher. You're going to grab one dumbbell. Find a dumbbell that feels challenging. And we'll go jump. So we're going to lower down to a squat. Jump, lower down, stand up, knee to elbow, and then add a jump. Alternate to the other side. So if you're not quite sure what's happening, take the dumbbell, set it off to the side. We're going to go 20 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's knee to elbow, lower, jump. Other side, knee to elbow, 20 seconds. Whew. Getting the heart rate up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, rested. So we get a whole minute and a half to 2 or 3 minute break. Set your dumbbell down, proper form, walk it off. If you need longer, you want to bring the heart rate all the way down. Ideally, when I'm at the gym and I'm doing my own sit workouts or sprint interval like we're finishing here, what that looks like is the end of a strength workout, 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds max, all out with a full recovery, 90 to 30, 90 seconds to 3 minutes. We'll rest another 30 seconds. It's called polarized training. It's really good for brain health for women. We get our heart rate up as high as we can with good form without tension. So you're getting your heart rate up in a way that feels good in your body, maybe heart pumping, but okay, no pain. And then 5 more seconds, and then we bring the heart rate all the way down. Let's finish with our final one. Grab that dumbbell, bend at the waist, bend at the knees and hips. 3, 2, 1. Find your knee to elbow, squat, jump. Other side, 20 seconds. If it hurts to jump, come onto the toes. Take the jump out. Woo! Dynamic balance. Steady that gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Wonderful job. Again, bend in proper form. Come all the way down. Let's take a stretch to finish. Take your feet out nice and wide. Hands on your hips, just hinge it forward. Either pause it there or maybe take it to one side. Stretch the hamstrings, the lower back, take it to the other side. And then take a side lunge stretch. You can come all the way down, work that mobility, or lifted. Great job today, Queen. Take it to the other side. I want to know your story. I want to know how it felt. I want to know where you're headed, what you're doing. I think the thing that we all crave most in this life is a coach and someone that just believes in our dreams more than our family and our circle of friends. You know, sometimes everyone doesn't see it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring it down to your heart center. One more. But I see it. I see you. I see your radical, incredible potential. And I want you to manifest it. Keep following what you're here to do. Keep showing up for yourself, your strength, your story, your personal legend. And rise, sister, rise. So much love. I'll see you in the next class. And it would mean the world to me to share your story, what you're working for, what you're building to, what you would love to have support in down below in the comments or in my inbox. Thank you so, so much. Again, lots of love.